And more Social Moose with Dom.
Howdy, how you doing?
What's up?
Nothing. Enjoying this beautiful day.
Okay, everyone's happy about the day.
That's correct.
I don't know, I think it's too hot myself.
It's never too hot for
Yeah,
social media.
for social media. It's about as hot as you can get.
Exactly.
I like your attitude. I like your attitude. And what are your thoughts on social media?
I think it's taking over the world as we know it. I mean, Twitter's popping up all over the news.
Tweeter.
I think as soon as Oprah takes over anything, we're destined to be ruined. So Oprah's taking over with Twitter. So I mean, everyone knows about it now. So I mean,
Yeah.
It's pop culture.
Okay, and how about the class? What's your feeling about the class?
The class was, I enjoyed it. I mean, I got to learn a lot about the internet. I feel like everyone gets stuck to 3 or 4 websites they only go to.
Mm-hmm.
And to learn about all these different places and ways to interact with people, it's kind of good to know you're not alone.
Uh-huh. And what do you plan to do with yourself when you're gone?
Hopefully plan to live in New York, LA, work in film.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Well, thanks a lot.
Thank you, Professor.
And it's been a great semester.
Pleasure.
Okay.
Stay classy, San Diego.
And here we are with Agatha
Hello, sir.
at Social Moose. And
Social Moose it is.
yes, so what are your thoughts?
On our blog, I feel like we learned a lot of very, very valuable things from each other, and we critiqued a lot of the sites. So I feel like I got exposed to a lot of things I normally wouldn't.
Mm-hmm. And you're a business major?
Yes, I'm an accounting major.
Okay. And do you see this as having any value for your future?
I do actually. I do. Because a lot of it has to do with networking. Well, all of it has to do with networking. So any networking, I think, in any business region or whatever it is helpful in one way or another.
And what was your favorite part of the class?
My favorite part of the class, I think, well, when I think getting recommendations from one another and from you on sites, I think makes the whole idea of it a lot more easier and fun because I'm getting a recommendation to view a site that somebody already viewed and they enjoyed it. So.
Mm-hmm. And we had guests, B.J. Emerson from Tasty Delight and Paul Young from Conversion, the public relations firm. Did you find that useful at all?
Yeah, I did. The ice cream was great. I'm just kidding. No, both of it was really.
The ice cream was great. It was frozen yogurt. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Well, terrific. Well, I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you. See
Thank you. And Rachel's here with us on Social Moose.
Hello.
How you doing, Rachel?
Pretty good.
Okay. How have you been?
Good. Excited that the year is coming to an end.
And happy that this class is over finally?
Well, it's been a good class.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I learned, I just like that I found a lot of different websites and I definitely explored a lot more on the internet than I ever have before. So it was good.
Okay. And what do you plan to do when you're out in the real world?
I don't know. I still have one more year, so I don't have to decide quite yet. So,
That's a relief.
I'm gonna, procrastinate as much as possible, probably.
And are you going
like
to
a real college student.
take more new media classes?
I'm actually officially done with all my media classes. I only have my minor classes left, so
What's your minor?
which is unfortunate. Sociology.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
but I definitely loved all my communications classes, and so that was good.
Well, good. Well, thank you very much for joining us then.
Thank you.
And we'll see you around next year, too.
Yes.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Hello.
Hello. This is our last round of Social Moose with Bhakti.
No. Whatever will we do?
Yes, in our last class. And well, are you going to miss it?
Yes, I will miss it. I mean, it was interesting learning about the different social networks out there. I wouldn't have started using some of them, like Twitter, actually, if I wasn't forced to from class.
Okay. And what was your favorite of the new ones? I mean, everyone loves Facebook, of course, or everyone does Facebook, but...
Right. I think Twitter is actually useful. I mean, I found a couple of other social networking websites websites where they're specific for like people that like to read certain books or if they want to learn a language. But I think Twitter is the one I'll probably stick to.
Okay. What do you think was the most important thing you got out of this class?
Oh, I think being able to look at all the different social networking sites, the different purposes they serve, and how businesses and advertisers like to target their audience and how that works was particularly interesting.
Okay, so you like the business side of it, the applications. Is that what you'd like to go into?
Probably not.
Okay, what do you want to go into?
I want to do journalism in the long run. I'm hoping to be a producer somewhere in between, hopefully.
Okay, well, a lot of that is going to be going out onto the internet and
Yes.
relying on social media. So, very good. Well, thank
Okay,
you very
thanks.
much, and good luck.
You too.
And that's it for Social Moose.
You don't have a personal one by yourself?
Huh? Well,
Want to interview? You want someone else to interview? I would class.
well, let me. Hey, all right, okay. We're back on Social Moose, and there's.
Hi there, my name's Zach Weinbaum. I'm a student here in Land Straits Interactive Media class at Fordham University, and I'm about to have a little interview with our great professor over here. So,
Okay.
Professor Strang, what do you really believe that we should have done in the class that we haven't?
Well, I mean, if we had all year or 4 years to do it, then we could have fully explored all the various social networks.
Could you elaborate,
We
please?
could have spent more time on YouTube, putting videos out there and playing around with that. And it would have been interesting to try to do a wiki as well. You can, that's something that we didn't really explore. We did blogging instead of that.
And what would you, because I'm also in the class of science fiction with
Yeah.
you, what would you say, like, what actually correlates with the two classes?
Well, the whole cyberpunk genre and science fiction, we start to do. I mean, after all, William Gibson introduces the term cyberspace in his science fiction in Neuromancer, and
Great novel if anyone
yeah.
hasn't read it.
And it's a novel I assigned for the science fiction class, but for a long time it was a novel that would be assigned for a class like this. So when we get into that, there is quite a bit of overlap as science fiction explores the possibilities and the possible consequences of the kinds of technologies that we've been exploring and experimenting with in this class.
Well, thank you so much for answering a couple of the questions.
Absolutely. Transparency is the great value. Information just wants to be free, so
Put it out there,
we're
guys.
walking the walk here on Social Moose.
Thank you.
Okay.